Hey everyone, welcome into my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about something going on in astrology. Edgar Casey is an astrologer prophet from back in the mid 50s, I believe. I could have his date of birth wrong, I'm not sure. But anyway, he prophesied lots of things like the 2020 catastrophic events that happened. He didn't say exactly what was going to happen, but he saw something happening and it did. He also prophesied the Berlin Wall coming down and it happened. So what he saw was some planetary alignments that were very, very crucial right now on this specific day on July the 18th, 2026, through the next 2 days. Okay. This is an important timeline because we've got Pluto and Uranus that are in a trine right now. Pluto and Uranus are generational planets. They take a very long time to go through your wheelhouse. Uranus never makes a full return to your day that you were born in for 80 something years. I can't remember. So it's generational energies. So these two planets that take forever and ever and ever to align are aligning in a nice, beautiful trine. And trines are beautiful flowering energies where anything's possible. It's a breaking free. It's a reconciliation between the two planets because those two planets, Pluto is the planet of destruction and tearing down things, and then Uranus can have illusions around it. So there's some sort of generational illusions that need to be torn down, power struggles. This is going to look internal. It's not going to look external. It's not going to look loud. It's going to be a soft, subtle change and a shift that you feel. And the timeline that you need to consider to look back at, or we need to consider to look back at, would be the timeline of 2012 to 2015. What was going on at that time? Because those two planets had it was like 14 years ago, had come across each other's path too, but they were squaring each other. Anytime you see a square, it's like trying to put a square peg into a round circle. They don't work. They clash. It's a clashing energy. So this was what was called the shifting and the breaking loose of any kind of illusions and things in our life that needed to change and transform. It was a power struggle. So it could have made us feel defragmented for a while, a little like unsure of an internal of what you feel a shift, but you don't know what it is. The conclusions are here now. Okay, the reconciliation, the war is over because now those two planets are in a nice, beautiful trine. They want to support each other. They're here to support us. Now, how this impacts us depends on what room, what house that you have these planets in. Right now, collectively, as a whole group, Uranus is in Gemini right now, and that is our language, our higher mind, our communication. Can be siblings, aunts, uncles, community, their neighbors, could be technology. And this also is affecting Aquarius because Pluto is in Aquarius, and this is why it's trine. It's in the air sign. So if you have any placements at 2 to 4 degrees, sun or any placement in your natal chart, 2 to 4 degrees in Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, then you might feel this energy a little stronger because it's activating in your chart at this time. So the war is over. Change and transformation that's been building for the last 14 years in your life has now taken root. The seeds that you planted on the new moon in Cancer, those are going to get their first firm root into the ground on the 20th of this month. That's 2 days away. So keep speaking blessings, keep nurturing those seeds as they are in the ground, because this is the seeds that are for your reconciliation with internal struggles. Okay. Uh, so if you have fire placements too, because air and fire are in a trine together naturally, you could as well, like if you have any Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, 2 to 4 degrees, you could certainly feel this energy as well because you're very similar in that same energy of air. So what we're doing now is we've got an assignment. We need to go back and look at 2012 and through 14, see what the heck was going on. Something broke in you that year. Something changed. What was it? For me, I left organized religion. I left, that's huge. My spirituality started to change. Um, so today I have my own platform and I'm at peace with it. The power struggles between Religion and independent spiritualities have no longer have any stronghold on me anymore. Okay. This would be because I have Gemini placements. This would be impacting me in the way I communicate. I communicate very differently now than I did in 2012. 2012 and 15 was a very confusing time. Now I have a solution. I feel, you know, time's been served, time served, time served. So be ready for that change. And now we're talking about what's the one thing that you would rebuild in its place. So something that broke. So for me, it was leaving organized religion. What can you rebuild in that? And I'm rebuilding my spiritual group here. But what is it for you? It could be some sort of family value or tradition system, fundamentalist things like that. I'm giving examples, you guys. Take it as it plugs it in and find the thing in your life that it is triggering because um Pluto is powerful and so is Uranus. These are very powerful. I got a new deck. It's called the Horror Tarot. I already bought my first Halloween uh, stuff too. It's getting close. As soon as August gets here, I'm full blown Halloweeny. I'm a Halloween baby. I love it so much. I'm born in August, but I have eighth house placements. Like I have stelliums of planet, I have the moon there, I have my sun there. I God, Lord. So, what seeds are you planting? So we're looking back at the past and we're healing. We've got a piece of the puzzle. I'm seeing there's been one piece of a puzzle that's been missing all this time. Like I'm literally seeing a puzzle in my mind. And you have this puzzle and you can't find the piece of the puzzle. And then you find it underneath the couch today. The cat knocked it off the table and took it away. And it shows up right now. Something is going to show up in your life today. And it's going to be shocking because Uranus and Pluto are shock factors. It could be just an aha moment like, wow, I'm not angry anymore. Wow. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even really care about that thing anymore. Whatever it was that needed to leave is gone. And mission accomplished. So let's do a reading about it. What's the heart of the reading? We'll do a Celtic cross spread, please. The heart of our reading. The suit of wands. Oh, all right. Bear with me. If you don't like horror, this isn't going to be your reading. Okay. Um, sorry. That's so funny. Ah, it's The Exorcist. What happened to you in 2012 and 15? Something really scary happened? Was there some sort of awakening? I mean, the paranormal world was really starting to start popping around that time. I think that's when the Dead Files started. But anyway, the suit of wands is the page of wands, feeling inspired with some new ideas and a new energy, a limitless free spirit. Okay. So the page of wands is the heart of the reading, and that's where we are today. We are planting seeds for new ideas. We did this already on the new moon. We're cultivating them, we're protecting them, we're watering them. We plant the seeds and we allow the universe to grow them. New ideas, new energies, limitless potential, and a free spirit. This is fire energy. Remember, I said if you have fire replacements, this is a strong, important day for you too. Okay, fire and air. But if you don't have those placements, check your natal chart and see where your sun, your big three. Where's Jupiter? In your planet. Where's Mercury in your chart? If you need a personal reading for a natal chart, I offer those. Just reach out to me on my website. It's in the description box below, if I could speak. So what is this crossing energies, this new idea, this limited free spirit that's coming in? What's crossing you? You are free indeed now. Mission accomplished. The suit of wands again, now the knight of wands. So we're taking it to the next level. So we're going from a page to a knight. We're maturing. Passion, adventure, impulse, inspiration, and action. So first, your heart is just planting the seed of and the idea of getting a new idea of being free. And then what's crossing you is actually taking inspired action to make it happen. Where's Johnny? That looks like that's I think I could be wrong. Is that The Shining? We've got The Exorcist and The Shining out. Hey, maybe some of those movies are things that are important to you for some reason, like might be a sign, a synchronicity, or a symbol. In your foundation, you have the suit of wands, which is the nine of wands, survival in a matter of perseverance and vice versa. So you've been in survival mode. That's what's been in your foundation. You've been feeling that shaking and so yeah, you're feeling a little like I got to keep persevering. That's right. Survival of the fittest. Survivor. That's Sagittarius energy. Leo is here as well. What is in the headspace? The chariot. Yes, the warrior drives at night under a crescent moon, no hands on the wheel. He steers by force of will. Nothing can stop the chariot. Nothing can stop Carrie. Is that Carrie? Isn't that the movie with the haunted car? Or was that the girl that was? Yeah, I think that's the same movie I'm thinking of. So the chariot, this is a major arcana, number 7, and it is in your mind, you're ready to move on fast. Taking control of a situation. You're ready to take action. You're ready to put it into something here with the Nine of Wands, because the Nine of Wands is the last wand before the end of a cycle. So you're right there at it. What has happened in the past? I love the chariot in your headspace, getting control over the situation. All right, what is going on? You could be going out tonight as well. I know I am, because it says driving at night under the crescent moon. What is going on in the recent past in our energies here? What happened in like 2012 or 13 for some of us? I can't possibly pick every situation or circumstance that everybody is watching is going through. Okay, when you watch tarot, please be respectful of that. It's a freaking it's a story. What happened in the past is the Suit of Swords. That's the Three of Swords. Yeah, okay. So what broke your heart around that timeline? We had to experience some sort of heartbreaking thing at that time to usher us into taking forth this change that where we are now. Yes, we did. What was that for you? For me, it was very hard to leave organized religion. I had a lot of friends there that I made. That was my fellowship. And when I left, I lost all my fellowship. I have to rebuild it. So it was very heartbreaking. What happened for you? I don't know. What's your incoming energy? Suit of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, baby. That's awesome. Getting your independence back. You're getting, Stella's got her groove again. Nine of Pentacles in the lap of luxury. So think about it. Whatever ended then in the past for you, it could have been either a job or a career. You've got a lot of beautiful financial independence coming in for you. Okay. This is also the single girl card. Could be single. I'm not single, but I can act very independent. So maybe it's time to do something independent. I don't know. Just because you get married doesn't mean you lose your independence. There's a thing that you do, a ritual when you get married, and you have two candles. And it's supposed to be like this. I have my candle and my partner has their candle, and we bring our candle together to make it one. Okay. It's symbolic. And then we pull our candles away. So it's symbolic. You don't give your power over to other people. I think that's really what I'm seeing is somebody's getting their power back. All right. What is the situation? The situation is the Suit of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Look upon my works. Seven Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Look upon my works. Look at all those hands. It's an interesting depiction, isn't it? Seven of Pentacles is a card of investing, doing the work, getting the harvest, ready to be gleaned. So a lot of earthly matters are coming in for us. This is the situation. Suit of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Look at all the things you've built over the last 7 years. Look at the works upon your hands. Someone here has put a lot of hard work and has done a great job at it. Okay. You've healed your finances, you've healed your security, your independence, your stability, and this is awesome. All right, how are we being seen, or the environment around us? How are we being seen? All right, we have the Seven of Wands as we are being seen. Trapped, it says trapped, but who is this monster? Okay, Seven of Wands is a card of being defensive or standing up for yourself or having good boundaries, healthy boundaries. He's like, oh, I'm tired of being misunderstood. I didn't even create this. What is this, Frankenstein? How did I get here? Some crazy person built Frankenstein, and now he doesn't understand what the heck's going on, and he's like, who is this monster inside of me? Who is this? So you're going to have a good guard up to protect your heart from, I was going to say from the monster inside, because we all have a shadow side and we all have a light side. And then I started seeing Lady Gaga call her fans her little monsters. You know what I mean? But you got two sevens here, 7-7, and that's about spiritual lessons. So you got to protect yourself. You've got to defend yourself and stand up in this new, beautiful energy that we're stepping into. Hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, so you could be getting seen as being defensive, and that's fine. You got to protect this new chapter of your life. What's the hope or fear? King of Swords. An absorbing tale of intellectual authority or tradition. It was in the reverse. So you could be fearing a very difficult message of truth, or a very blunt, cold person around you. A King of Swords. Okay, well, we are dealing with air energy. In the upright, they're very diplomatic. That's your lawyers, your communicators. In the reverse, it would mean, if it's a fear, it would mean you would be on your shadow side, which would be gossipy, angry words, manipulation, mental games, and stuff like that. But in the upright, you would be hoping to have emotional intelligence and diplomacy, and smarts, and feel like you've learned how to manage your thought processes better. Um, So how you communicate with Gemini, Uranus is in Gemini. So how we communicate, technology can be at the forefront, the higher mind, anything that has to do with that. I mean, look how big his brain is. It's all about your mind. Look how big his brain is. These are funny cards. Hoping you can stand in your truth and not let somebody persuade you out of it. Because there could be people from your past that want you to return. We're still in a Mercury retrograde. It's just about to end. And like people who long for the way that we were is a song I'm hearing. Memories all alone in the moonlight. What's the potential outcome? We all have free will. So it's a potential. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's a potential outcome, folks. Suit of Pentacles, it's in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That's what I got this morning. Maybe that's why I just pulled it out again, because I was just thinking about that little message I had to give this morning. Six of Pentacles is the spirit of charity. But if it's in the reverse, I'll let you guys take it however you want. And the most highest for our well-being, things are going to be balancing out, and you will feel more inclined to give more to others. In the reverse, you might be tempted to keep all your gifts and callings to yourself and breadcrumb others. I mean, I don't know. Maybe something does call for you to breadcrumb it, not give to it anymore. Maybe you have somebody who's a moocher. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. If it's not your story, it's not your story. God, that's so freaking irritating. I'm sorry. What is the suit of pentacles and going on here? Six of Pentacles. The suit of swords. Ooh. A brutal tale of victory. A brutal tale. This is the it's the Five of Swords. Some people, it's pretty graphic, I know. A brutal victory. Oof. Okay, for whatever it's worth, that is the card of wanting to win at all costs. You're going to win. You're not giving to something anymore. Off with their heads. I'm seeing with this playing with the Queen of Hearts. Knowing it ain't really smart. Joker is the only fool who will do anything for you. What's this in the recent past? The Three of Swords. There's a heart there. So let's ask, what are you brutally getting a victory over? The Eight of Wands. Change is coming. Something is in the air. Action. It is time now. Where will you be when this big event happens? Oh, tonight's the night that it all happens. A change is coming. Something is in the air, and it's coming in fast. Ooh. No more giving to the things that you used to give to in the past. Going to have to stand up in that Kings of Swords energy and say, cut some things off. You're going to have to stand and defend yourself. You're going to say, I built this. Yes, it feels a little bit like I built this. This is my dream. I've been working on my inner healing for the last 7 years. I will not allow anyone to come in here and take away my joy, my peace, everything I've been building at this time. I will not give to it. Off with your heads. That's the potential outcome of the reading. And change is coming. Something's in the air. It's time to take action now. You know what that is. Get your little piece of paper out. Write down what happened to you in 2012. I'm an open book. I tell you guys all my business. Hoping it's a helpful tool to help you guys open up. Open up. Page of Cups. Open up. Open up to new possibilities. There's a little apology here you could have coming towards you, or you might feel inclined to apologize. I don't know. That's the apology cup. They could get a surprise apology with Uranus and Pluto. Somebody wants to change. They want to work on it with you. That's up to you if you want to rebuild. You totally can. Everybody's life is different. I see people who get divorced and remarried all the time. So take it as it resonates. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Get let's get some blocked and blessed. God bless them. We can block them. Block, block, block. This is the blocking card. You could be blocking people, blocking messages. You're not taking it anymore. You're not listening to it. All right. Shuffle for the collective from the blocked and blessed. And we're going to close your reading. Thank you for being here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my information is on my website in the description box below. All right. Let's get some messages. The blocked and blessed. Okay. Really wants to chat. That one wants to be seen. Dead weight. Ain't a cute accessory. You can't glow if you won't let go. Release, transformation, and liberation. So, no more carrying dead weight. Mm-mm. That says the X, by the way. Take it as it resonates. Dead weight ain't a cute accessory. You can't glow if you won't go. Shuffle for the collective. Universe, don't take X back requests. The universe, don't take X back request. Stop manifesting their return. Manifest your refund. Closure, compensation, and humor. Stop taking your X back. That's for somebody. That's came out twice now. Hello. And Netflix jail. Girl, your comfort zone is a trap. Fear, stagnation, and growth. So somebody here doesn't get out. They just watch Netflix all the time. Is that you? Girl, your comfort zone is a trap. That's what they're saying. Get out of your comfort zone. It's a trap. It's time to grow. You're just operating in fear and stagnation, is what they said. One more. And we're going to close the reading. Unfollow self-care. Unfollow this is you. Unfollow self-care. Unfollow. 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 Self-care. You can't heal while stalking him on Instagram. Obsession, comparison, and freedom. See, that's the obsession. They're my obsession. Want me to be. That's what I got first, folks. So, something from 2012 is at a wrap. Unfollow these people, places, and things that are trying to hold you back. The universe saying no. Stop manifesting their returns. Stop it. You're manifesting what you don't want. Stop it. All right, folks. That's what Spirit says. I'm taking it too. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, God bless.